Hey guys, T-Bolt here. I'm going to be running the ELC EVEN 90 for our third video in the Scout series. My ELC, I've got the same setup as I did in the EBR. I'll briefly bring those up in a little bit. Equipment and stuff are running. For me, on this map, I like going to the north side. I want to get into a key position so I can spot the one line so my northern push knows what they got to go up against. Had a little bit of a lag spike there for some reason, so I got pushed out right. But we recovered. We got into the bush here. It all settles down. Again, guys, when you are spotting, you don't want to shoot. Just wait. Spot for your team. Let your team do it. Remember, look behind you. Make sure you got guns behind you that can shoot whatever you're spotting. All right, so we had an ELC come up. He paid dearly. He extended too far, too fast. Got overconfident. Again, as you can see, I'm spotting a lot of tanks right now. So my team knows they have a very big force to deal with going into the A1 direction. So hats off to those guys for still taking the A1 and not running. The south team on the 9-0 line, that was our weak spot in our team. They just sat there. They had the man advantage down there. They probably could have pushed in at this point. I mean, almost everything in the on the map's been spotted. So we're just going to sit here and chill. Let the battle kind of play out a little bit. So we're coming up on almost 2 minutes into the battle. I'm already at about 3K damage just by getting into a key position to help my team. There's their ELC down low. We took that out, so that's great. Now we have complete control of the view range on this map right now. Again, my typical loadout for equipment is going to be the commander's vision system in the scouting slot, low noise exhaust, and bond optics. That's my loadout. We are maximizing our concealment and view range, and so we've got the concealment directive on there along with food. The whole point of me playing this light tank is to spot from my team, not do damage. My concealment rating, I believe, on here was 56.6, and the view range was 486. I'll bring those up, those stats, so you can see everything that I have on my tank right now. It's very important to know your concealment. There's some tanks out there that have very high view range, but very low concealment. So you try to do bush mechanics, but if somebody's got commander's vision system like I do, and you fire, I'm gonna see you. Quick point: stay to the right of the bushes like this. Don't get right next to that hard cover. Always stay out to the edge, because most people blind fire. They're gonna blind fire next to the rocks, next to buildings and stuff that have a bush next to them. Luckily, I was missed at when he shot me with that first round, but I knew I was going to take that hit from a Leo. I knew it, but I wanted to get up in here behind this hard cover, help my guys, take out that WT, go dark, and I'll get my revenge on that Leo. We'll chase him down. Again, since the light tanks are gone on their team, they really do not have the view range at all to compete with us, so we can control the map the rest of the time very easily. If you notice that tree falling down up ahead, guys, you got to stay out of sniper mode so much. Get into third person when you're moving so you can see what's going on around you. Try to go in and out more often than not. If you stay in your sniper mode a lot more, you're not going to see what's going on. Again, since I'm about 50% hit points, I do not want to fire. I'm just going to sit here and hold my ground, just spot for my team. I lost my 277 that was right here with me. So I definitely want to just stay bushed up here. We should be able to spot the Leo if he moves out. There he goes. So those guns behind us do the work. He's gone. Alright, now we can move up. So, there went there already. There's only 2 tanks left. So very quickly, we won this battle. Our team did an excellent job. Our south team over there, they're still sitting there trying to figure out what they're doing. But again, another point, don't go on to the cap circles, guys. Stay off the cap circle when you're out front like this. Don't let the enemy know where you are. I know we got complete control, but I don't know where that oot is. If I get on the cap, then he knows I'm right there. He'll turn and maybe look at me from wherever he's at. He's lit. I'm able to pull up here, use the bushes. He can't see me. Not even facing me. And that's it. Alright guys. Pretty simple. Use your high concealment, high view range. Have patience. Don't fire when you're bushed up. You know, let your team behind you do it. Make sure you have a team behind you. Don't sit on the red line. Don't sit next to the RDs and TDs. You got to be out in front. But when you're out front, make sure you have the guns behind you. You might go to the best spotting position on the map, but if there's nobody behind you, don't go there. You know, because all you're gonna do is out there by yourself and probably get rolled. You don't have enough firepower to take care of a bunch of tanks usually. We're gonna talk about the ELC. The ELC is one of the most tier 8 light tanks that are played on the NA server. I'll bring up the stats for that. You can see the battles. It's got an average of 105,000 battles over a 30-day span, and you can see the win rates in it, survival rates, and so forth. Now I'm gonna bring up my stats, and I've been playing ELC off and on for the last 24 hours. You can see what I've done in the ELC and how I've been able to help my team and how I've been able to win more. So again, you have to learn the tank that you're playing and the role that you're playing in order to help your team win more. I hear a lot of people say this game is rigged, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes the battles may be lopsided with better players on one team, but it isn't like that all the time. You have to play your tank role correctly. You have to be able to aim. You have to be able to do damage. You have to be able to spot. If you're not doing that stuff for your team, then you need to look at yourself, because again, you're probably playing too high of a tier of a tank for your skill level. There's nothing wrong with stepping down to tier 3, 4, 5, 6. Learn the game, develop your crews, and when you're good at those areas, then move up to the next level. If you're getting your butt handed to you all the time, and you got 40%, 50% win rate, you're probably getting beat up because you don't know where to go. You don't know how to play that tank. Get on YouTube, watch more people's videos. There are tons of videos about the specific tank you want to play, and see how people play it. Maybe you can learn something from that. But anyway, I'm going to make more videos of the ELC coming up. Give you guys some more spotting tips. Hope you enjoy my videos. See you again on the flip side.